Okay, so we're going to start this one off. It's actually called Donut Plains 1, as opposed to what they called it, Donut Land, after we beat the last castle. We finally get our cape, and now we can do cape things like miss that guy and get hit. But we can't hit enemies with our spinning cape when we don't screw it up. And because I dismounted Yoshi, he's kind of caught in no man's land there, and I can't jump back on. Kind of messed that up with the fireballs there. We get another shot to get our cape back, and we'll be able to do just a little bit of flying here. We can find a little bit of a hidden area with the clouds and some coins up here. And we didn't quite get the run just right in the jump, so we fell off the edge instead of taking off. We'll go back to the beginning a little, do a little bit of a fly here. And you'll see right there when you hit the ground, on like a nosedive, you do a little bit of a earthquake, which can hurt enemies on the ground there. So we've got something hidden in both these blocks. There we go. And because we got the yellow switch, we're now able to get into this blue tube here. And we find a little free guy area. So you got to hit a certain pattern for each of these different levels. Most of the patterns are going to be the same. So we'll try outside in. All the way up is usually the same, or they'll be alternating if you go left to right, and then you can go back right to left on some of them. So we've got the outside in pattern here in this tube, and it changes every game. It's not a standard one for the level, if I remember correctly, that is. And see, we hit the question block with our cape instead of hitting it from completely down below. And while I was trying to show that to break the blocks while you're on the Yoshi, you have to do a spin jump to dismount and remount, and then once Yoshi starts breaking the blocks, you'll be able to continue until you either stop on a different level where you're no longer breaking blocks, or I think you can jump out of it. So we're getting close to the end, and we got a little bit of a message here. And the red dot areas on the map have 2 different exits. If you have time and skill, be sure to look for them. And you can see that we've got a block outline of green blocks, sort of like how we had the yellow outline that eventually became the yellow switch place. So we can assume that there's a green switch place somewhere. And there we go. We got up on top, waited a little bit, got 27 instead of nothing. And because the enemy was on the screen, he turned into a coin. So that's going to be the primary exit.